Shout out to Coca 2005 for sending me this story. The link will be in the description. Sometimes when I do these stories, and when you do stories as frequently as I do, you get some wild and crazy stories that some of them will make you happy, some will make you sad, some will make you shake your head, and some will make you go, what the fuck? This story is getting thrown into the what the fuck category, and it's actually rather funny at the same time, just by looking at this image and when I break down what happened involving this individual. So this is coming out of Austintown, Ohio, where you had this individual by the name of Albert Maruna, who is a Youngstown State University student, was arrested because he tried to trade his chicken Alfredo and his Sprite for sex. And when you look at the guy, you can tell he's he's socially inept. So you can see why he did it. But if you look at the guy some more, it's like you actually traded that meal that you know you wanted to eat so you could get laid. Let's get into it. But it gets worse from here. Youngstown State University student Albert Maruna was caught red-handed and arrested this week after he allegedly attempted to have sex with a 15-year-old boy who turned out to be an undercover officer. So he was going out there trying to have sex with kids, boys. Maruna IV, age 22, is charged with attempted unlawful sexual contact with a minor, disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, possessing criminal tools, and importuning. Austintown police say Maruna started chatting with an online dating app with an undercover officer. They say Maruna's conversations were sexually graphic. He sent nude pictures of himself, and he set up a meeting with someone whom he believed was an underage boy. According to police, both agreed to get together on Tuesday, December 12th. And Maruna would bring lubricant, chicken Alfredo, and Sprite. Police said Maruna traveled to Austintown where he thought he'd be meeting the teen. When he got there, he was arrested. At the time of his arrest, police said Maruna was carrying an iPhone, a MacBook, 3 zip drives, a bottle of Glide lubrication, Vaseline lotion, 2 bottles of Sprite, and chicken Alfredo in a Tupperware container. Oh, he just came prepared. Oh, he was ready. Maruna is currently being held in the Mahoning County Jail. Sick ass individual. I wonder what his parents have to think about him. And something tells me he won't be going back to that school anytime soon. And they need to throw his ass on the offenders list, because I'm noticing that they're trying to get away from putting people on that damn list. Put his fat ass on that list. I mean, this guy went above and beyond. Like, when I'm reading all the stuff that he bought with him, he was ready. He was prepared. See, it's stuff like this that happens that makes me wish that show To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen was still on the air. I remember when that show first came out, it was just like a segment that they threw into Dateline, but it became so popular amongst viewers that they created their own show behind it. And then they gave him his own slot and gave him his own show. And I forgot what channel they put it on. I think it was a cable network, and ironically, they put it on a cable network and not NBC. So more people could watch it. But then eventually they canceled it because they saw it was a lot of white men getting caught being pervs on a national level. But that was back before, at a time before social media really took off, because that was back before Twitter, Instagram. I think back then it was only Facebook and MySpace. So that shows you how long ago that was. But yeah, something tells me that the lubricants and all the Vaseline that he bought with him, he might need that where he's going. If you know what I mean.